It's recording. So I've got signal. Hi. This morning I'm actually playing with a new plugin from Arturia. It's called MixDrum. It can be on something else than drum. The name implies that it's going to be on drum. Look at this. It's just, it's actually pretty fun. It's a different twist on something we already know. What you have here, which is pretty cool, is a control of low. When you go solo, you hear just this. But you have an op amp for just the low part. So you can control the bass, the low end, and you have here a control for where the lows start to be called the low and processed. So under that crossover. When you click on this, you see the graphic and you see where these you can cut. So you go higher to 500, you're going to get part of the higher end of the frequencies. Mid-high, if you click here, and you click here, you still can separate this one to this one. Okay, and if you turn them off, that part of the sound does not play. If you turn off this, so you really have this one. If I turn this back on, so it's really like having a channel or a band of frequencies that's going to be processed. And when you turn it off, it's not just the effect, it's that whole channel you turn off. So you could use it like a big EQ where I'm just keeping that. And that section is just not there. So it's kind of weird in a way, but it's fun for that. Now, where this really shines outside of this is what we expect. It's the fact that when you go into these controls here, you have shaper and body. So you have the attack, you have the shaper, or you have the attack and the body. So let's focus on the kick for now, or let's focus on this one. Basically, you've got the op amp for this one. You have a tape here. And tape, you've got the drive of the tape. But what you have is the shaper. If you push the shaper here, you're going to get more transient, more attack. See? You're losing all the attack of the snare. So if something is too snappy, you can just bring it down without affecting the low end, or in solo. The solo was the problem. So we have the sound here, to the dry sound. Let's say just keep the warming sound. Now if I bring the shaper here, and bring it down a little bit, always bring that down. You can go auto set. You see, now I'm clipping, but I'm controlling, I'm getting more attack. If I want less attack, my kick is now very subtle. But if I want more body, more presence of the kick, I can bring the bass, more presence, same attack, or less body, and just have a tight kick. So really, you can, in the whole drum, listen, everything's playing. I'm just attacking the kick right now because this is selecting that frame, that frequency and under, and you're controlling with the op amp, with the shaper and the attack. So this is pretty cool. Now you have, in the case of the tape, you don't have the same thing. You just have a level and the warming of the tape. But when we go into this one here, the first one, the pentoed, the high end. Now you have a choice of tape, triode. You've got different analog treatment or distortion or saturation. You got digital, crushing and destruction, wave shaper. Again, all of these exponential hard clip. And then when you have this, now you can tilt it, you can play with. And same logic. You get the body. This is amazing. See how? You get a snare that you find that it's too long. Bring it down here. This is really cool. And the shaper. More. Then you have a choice. You want to affect more of the hi-hat, or you want it to be more of the snare. So this is really, really precise. Now, I'm using the full drum. Now, you could imagine just using it on some part of a sound. I can do this on loops. Of course, it's kind of meant for loop, but you can put that on a guitar, on a voice, anything. If you start doing this, it's going to be weird and fun. But I like the transient and body. It's more for drum because of that. And you have a tape delay. Could be a reverb, convo reverb, or a delay. And again, you can decide the size, sending to it, the size and the decay. So I'm going to put the tape delay. That's it. That's what it is. You know, it just go back to what it was. That's the sound coming in. This is cool. Okay, let's keep that one. Let's go see another one just for fun. Another track here. Another. Let's try it for bass. Look at this. See, the op-amp is not activated. You can activate this. Right away, you get more presence, more body. If you have a sub, you're going to hear that. More attack. Or less attack, because there's plenty of it. Doesn't affect too much of that with this. Because the attack is very high and it's over. That's it, it's over that part. So let's keep it like this. A bit of warming from the tape sound. Now let's distort the high end with something that's like additional. What do we have here? Reducer. Oh, let's bring back the other one. Let's bring back the other one. Oh, this is cool. That's it. It's another plugin that does really well one thing. Modify your loop or your sound to control separately the low, the tape saturation, the high end can be distorted with some delay or reverb. It's quick to work, especially made for drum. But the magic of the control of the shaper and the body makes it really good for drum cleanup if you want to, but it's good for other things like I just did with bass. So MixDrum from Arturia. That's it. Stay safe, make more music, and see you soon. Cheers.